That was the first reason why I didn't rejoice. The second reason why I wasn't extremely joyful about everything is because honestly, I really don't think he's gonna get What's good, everybody? This is Glass, and you're here for another episode of Bearded Daddy Vlog Life. This episode, I'm kind of going to take a different twist to it. It took me over a week to get my thoughts together, emotions, and be able to come to my show to talk about the specifics of the Derek Chauvin trial and how I was feeling. I felt obligated to get on my platform and speak of my opinion because I believe my opinion differs from a variety of different people. When Derek Chauvin was found guilty on all 3 counts, I did not rejoice. I didn't rejoice for a number of different reasons. First and foremost, a man has lost his life. George Floyd was murdered. We can't get him back. His family cannot get him back. His children cannot get him back. I know the media painted the picture that he only has one child, he has a daughter. No, he has children. So his children as a collective will not get their father back. They won't see him again. He won't walk daughter down the aisle, son's basketball games, any of that stuff. So that was the first reason why I didn't rejoice. The second reason why I wasn't extremely joyful about everything is because honestly, I really don't think he's gonna get the maximum sentence. I think that he's still going to get a very light sentence. Sad to say, but the judicial system and history has shown me in cases similar to this that the guilty police officer gets a very light sentence. The third reason why I wasn't ecstatic about him being found guilty is because all 3 charges are running concurrently, not consecutively. For those of you that don't know what concurrently means, it means that even though he was found guilty of 3 separate charges, all those charges will run at the same time, as though it's basically one charge. So, case in point, let's say he got 20 years on one charge and 30 years on another charge. When you put those 2 numbers together, you would think 50. Yes, that would be the case if those charges ran consecutively. But since they don't, what they just do, the biggest charge, they'll take the maximum amount of that, and then that is just the time that he'll serve. And any of the charges that fall under that, he'll serve those at the same time. So if he fucks around and gets 25 years, then that's all he will serve. I don't think he's gonna get nothing near that. I'm gonna flash something on the screen. Let's go and flash it. Alright, so what you're looking at Hennepin County. That's the county that Derek Chauvin was found guilty in. This is the breakdown of each count because he was found guilty of 3 different counts. Each count, how that breaks down. So as you're looking at these counts, the second degree unintentional murder, that carried the heaviest charge. The maximum penalty for that is 40 years. But under Minnesota sentencing guidelines, for a person with no criminal history, that 40-year second degree unintentional murder charge is looking really, typically that person gets 12 and a half years. Let's add the fact that this man was a police officer. If the judge only gives him 10 years, still under Minnesota law, he can serve 75% of that time or 70% of that time. If you break down, if he gets 10 years, 70% of that time, that's 7 years. Do you really think that 7 years potentially is enough time and enough justice for watching George Floyd being murdered? We've been knowing, 8 minutes, 46 seconds. During the trial, they said 9 minutes and 29 seconds. Do you think that 7 years is worth that? This is why I am not overjoyed. Sentencing has been pushed back to June 25th. Our standards are just set so low. So come June 25th, we'll find out how much time Derek Chauvin gets. Black America, let's make sure we stay focused. This one guilty verdict doesn't even the score. It definitely has the potential to set a new trend, begin to right all of these wrongs that our people, our men, guys that look like me have experienced for a lot of years. Potentially, there's a chance that it can happen. I didn't want to make this episode extremely long. I just want to use it as a conversation piece and something to think about. I believe there are people like me that think similar to me. So I felt the need to speak on it because me being me and me having a platform that I have, I just want to be the voice of some people who might not even have the opportunity, or they just might not have the wherewithal to voice their opinion. This is me, this is my opinion. Comment below and let me know what you think. Glass, Houston, Big Daddy Vlog Life. We miss you, George.